What is going on, YouTube? PPS here, YouTube play of the day. We got two spots today. Today is the last one of the week for me. I will be out of town here, leaving today at like 3. So, got this, got to get to work, got to head out. And I won't have a YouTube play of the day, won't have past the prop, but I will have, um, obviously, plays out with Stu tomorrow. We did this yesterday, went 2-0. Your boy went 2-0 there. Uh, Cashed both of my plays on past the prop. I believe I had Yankees team total 5.5 for 1.5 units. Biggest play of the day for me, cash in the first inning. You always love to see those. Obviously, feel good about yourself there. Feel a lot smarter than you actually are, And number 2, we ended up having Nick Pivetta under 16.5 outs. He went 4 innings, gave up 4 runs at 4 Ks, right? So felt very good about our plays there. Obviously, we had the ones over here as well. Chris Bassett threw well. Brewers ended up winning, but Chris Bassett gave up 5 hits. Bryce Miller had 8 strikeouts. Easy cash. Had a 3-0 sweep yesterday. I'm hoping that continues into today. Again, guys, when you see those over on Twitter, if you could hit that like button on those, I really appreciate those and all the support that you guys have been showing me throughout. And moves us to 33-27 on this show specifically, obviously, that we're talking about. I'm going to have 2 plays, both on DraftKings. Mind you, I'm going to have both. I'm going to have to show my screen twice here. So first one is going to be Crochet and Corbin. And then I'm going to pull up my second one because I had to use 2 screens or else it would just make one massive parlay. And I do not want that. And the other one's going to be Nestor Cortez and Munoz. All right, let's get started. We'll start out here. Corbin, Crochet. Crochet has great matchup today. We're at home, or the Mariners at home against lefties. We talked about Boston being number 1 in this stat with 30% K rate. You go to Seattle, they're 26% second in the MLB. The Baltimore Orioles are third, but they have the Tampa Bay and the Orioles both at 25.1%, but they both have a 120 WRC plus apiece. Seattle sitting at 103. They're barely average. They strike out a ton. Obviously, Garrett Crochet is my guy, dude. This dude's just been making me money hand over fist because this dude just continues to go out there and just strike out everybody. Still has an elite expected ERA at a 2.31. Still 34% K rate. His hard hit rate, 36%. That is elite. The barrel percentage is 5. He has a 5% barrel percentage. That is absurd. This dude just is not giving up hard contact. His issues are the walks. That's really what it is. And he's been getting better at them, right? He last outing he got a little bit too deep in counts. He only has a 6% walk rate this year, but with the amount of innings he's pitched this year and all that, I'm still up in the air on how I feel about control wise, just because he had an 11 and a 20% walk rate the last 2 seasons, but a 2.31 expected. He's in a much better pitcher's park. And then obviously go over to Corbin, 300 at both sides of the plate. This dude has been getting rocked. Took this exact play against Mets. Sorry, completely blanked against the Mets. He had smash shots to the 9-hole Torrens catcher, dude. He had 2 nukes off this guy. So I am very excited. I think this is my favorite play of the day. Obviously, the juice is a little bit more required in this spot, unfortunately. So there's that. But obviously, the other one I have is a little bit closer to even money. So I love this play. I absolutely love it. Heading over to this one. Munoz and the Miami Marlins facing off against my boy Luis Severino. Obviously, I like Severino in this matchup. A lot of runs been scored in this matchup so far. Braxton Garrett obviously got hit around. David Peterson got hit around yesterday. Luis Severino's just been fantastic. Hard hit rate is down. Expected ERA is great. I just really like this Mets lineup against Munoz. They've been very consistent, and I know this is a tough hitting park, but I do like this Mets team in this matchup with Munoz. I honestly don't even know if he goes 15 outs, right? I mean, that's what's required for the win. Miami also has a dog shit bullpen. So there's that, right? We look at Munoz. He's minus 165 to the under 15.5 outs. So obviously they expect him probably to get 15, but to get that exactly right on the number 15 outs, and be ahead at that point and not have your bullpen blow it, I'll take my chances. Nestor, this is the one I want to talk about. Faced off against the Kansas City Royals today in Kansas City, huge total. Home road splits, I talk about it all the time. This dude's home road splits are the biggest in the MLB. Pretty wild, actually, just like how bad he is on the road and how good he is at home, right? I told you that's the only time I'll ever back Nestor Cortez is when he is in Yankee Stadium, because his numbers are just absolutely absurd. A sub-2 ERA at home. It's just nuts, dude. Just sub-2 ERA at home. His strikeout rate goes through the roof at home. I'll pull up the exact numbers just so you guys can have the exact numbers with me. So 26% K rate at home, 21% on the road. It just doesn't even sound right. A 1.77 ERA at home versus 6.1 on the road. Pretty crazy. But also the Kansas City Royals against lefties at home, man. I mean, they're not great, right? They're not like they're 97 WRC plus, right? Not great, but only their third lowest strikeout rate, 17%. Like that's fantastic, right? 17% strikeout rate. So they're not going to strike out. First off, second, Nestor is not good at home, giving up a lot more hard contact, and not getting as many swings and misses, obviously, when you don't strike out as many guys. So there's that. But I really like Nestor under 5.5. I think that's probably one of my favorite plays. Just minus 160 is not something I want to play overall here. So you guys know I'm going to find something to reduce the juiciness. We're going to be Munoz today on the no win. So Munoz no win. Nestor under 5.5 Ks, minus 102. Corbin 5 hits allowed. Crochet 7 strikeouts, minus 123. Coming off a 3-0 yesterday. Again, I'll be back on Monday there, but make sure you're popping over on Twitter, guys. I will have free plays throughout the weekend. I just won't have a ton. I will have some. Obviously, I will have some bets. Obviously, we're with some buddies this weekend, having a big golf trip, and we'll probably you know how Saturdays go. They always ask me about UFC. You know, that's how it goes. So I'll probably have some free plays out for that. Even though this card's kind of dog shit, I'll probably have some stuff ready for you guys. So thank you guys for tuning in. Make sure you're following on Twitter. Hit that like button. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Share the videos. Everything you guys do helps me out. It's awesome. So thank you guys. Best of luck today. And let's catch another 2. 3-0 yesterday. Let's get 2-0 today. Have a good one, guys. Have a good weekend.